Go back to where you came from. Where is my home? I know no other. What is my home? Give me an other. Another chance, another way to show I am more than just an other.
Tonight, we were really fortunate to bring the screening of Breathin, the Eddy Zheng Story here to Long Beach, California, which has one of the largest Cambodian population outside of Cambodia. And of course, in the audience are a lot of second-generation Cambodian youth who are here to support the storytelling and the sharing of our AAPI narratives.
At the age of 16, I committed a crime of home invasion robbery, and I was sentenced to 7 years to life. I ended up spending 19 years inside the prison system. So when I first came to the United States, I was 12 years old. I settled in Oakland, California with my grandparents, and there were 7 of us who lived in a 2-bedroom apartment. Because of my inability to communicate with other people, because I don't speak or read and write English, school wasn't a nurturing place for me to really to learn and grow. And instead, it was a place where I had to deal with bullying, I had to deal with shaming. That wasn't the American dream that what my grandparents had painted to me. That led to me quickly engaging in many of the criminal activities.
Incarceration and deportation. It's an issue that especially affects low-income communities of color here in the city, particularly Cambodian communities and Pacific Islander communities.
They pour more money into building more prisons than building more schools. They pour more money into creating laws that they can criminalize people of color. Then obviously there's going to be the school-to-prison-and-deportation pipeline for the immigrant population.
For many of the folks, after they serve their prison sentence, they're automatically ordered deported.
So the last time I saw my brother was right before he got deported in 2010, and not a day goes by where my mother and I don't worry about him or think about him. It hurt me to see my family and my mother was in pain having to witness her son being taken away from her. This has taken a huge toll on me.
I left Samoa in 1978. My dad brought us here for a better education, more opportunities, a better life. But I got here and I felt as though I needed to act like the American kids here. I lost touch with my culture.
Unbeknownst to me or my family at the time is that very little attention was paid to the trauma of displacement from your home country to come to a new country and a new culture.
My ula is an example. It was okay to wear it on the island, but I got here and I felt as though I looked like a dork wearing it. Now I wear it all the time.
And the reason why the Roots program is so important is because, in the state of California's prison system, there's no culturally competent self-help programs there specifically for the Asian and Pacific Islander population. So we went in there working with some of the guys and asked them their needs, and then we crafted a curriculum based on their needs. And it turned out to be more like an ethnic studies curriculum where we really focus on cultural history and identity. Because a lot of people, they count people out at the first time they do anything wrong. They say, oh, that's it. This is a bad person. I am who I am today because the community gave me a second chance. I was able to get my GED and get my social arts degree inside, and I was able to become socially and politically conscious. And through that process, I was able to learn how to take responsibility for my action.
People aren't defined by what you did when you're 15 or 16. You know, it's something that you can take responsibility for, but it doesn't have to define you.
The way in which he was able to kind of restore the harm that he caused to society was, I think, a really important learning lesson, both for our young people, but also to advance this idea that we truly believe in second chances.
People can see that, you know, Eddy's come out and has really become this benefit to the community, you know, but if more people had that type of support, I think we'd have a lot more Eddys also.
All our Asian and Pacific Islander brothers struggle with direction. One mistake and there's no giving compassion. Why focus on punishment rather than rehabilitation?
Hey, be proud of who you are. It's okay to be different. It's okay to be Chinese, Vietnamese. It's okay to be Samoan. It's okay to be Tongan.
Often the youth is like seen as someone who doesn't want to be serious, that they don't care about their community, about their education. But that's not true at all. Khmer Girls in Action definitely taught me that I do matter.
APSC, we're trying to create a prison to reentry to leadership pipeline rather than a school to prison pipeline.
True love, not prisons.
Community support, not prisons.
Schools, not prisons.
Schools, not prisons.